So welcome to Tamara's Closet today. I'm thrilled to have another horse lover guest with me today. I discovered this brilliant artist in an artist Facebook group a while back, and I've been looking for another artist from Ireland, and so I'm excited to have this artist with me today. I fell in love with her work and her passion for horses. She was born in Germany, but later moved to Ireland in a very rural area. She studied art at the University of Wales, but mentioned that later she left her passion to raise a family. But she's been back now as an artist, and she doesn't only just paint horses, but she does beautiful portraits of people, dogs, landscapes, and building as well. So I want to bring her out so we have plenty of time to share her passion and her art. So welcome to Tamara's Closet today, Michaela McCarroll. Michaela,
Hi.
hi, can you hear me good still?
Yes, I
Okay,
can.
okay. Well, I really am excited to have you here today. And, I have a horse and used to have several. And so it's always fun to connect with another horse person. And I've, enjoyed looking at all your work between now and the last time that we met via the internet. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Michaela, about what your childhood was like in Germany. I know you mentioned in your bio there weren't any other artists, but what was it like growing up in Germany?
Um, it was a nice area. It was like a village by the lake, not as rural as here. Like they call it a village there, but over here that would be a town. Um, there weren't many horses, unfortunately. Um, it's mostly only quite rich people or people with a farm could have horses. So I had maybe two riding lessons as a child, um, and that was it. There was a donkey in the village, an old donkey. I loved that donkey. She used to look out
Oh,
the window of her stable, and that was it. I think I loved walking in the forest, and if I ever saw somebody riding their horse, I was just, I was blown away. I just, I wanted to be that person on the
yeah.
horse.
So you had a passion for horses as a
Mm.
child and started early. Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Did now were there were some near you that you spent the time with? Did you ever get to take like riding lessons as a child, or was it later?
Oh, only a couple of times or on holiday. I was taken. My dad liked to ride horses, but I think he did it when he was younger, and then just on holiday. I remember once going to Mallorca and getting to ride a horse in the countryside. It was magical. Um, I think most horses I saw were on TV, like Western movies. We love
Uh-huh.
Western movies. Oh, I just watched them for the horses and period dramas, but westerns, yeah, the horses. Oh, the paint horses, all the horses. I just remember if I see an old western now, I remember all the horses. I don't really remember the plot or the actors. It's the horses, the horses.
I
So
I was like that when I was young. I would watch westerns with my brothers and my father, and it was the only reason I watched was because of the horses.
yeah,
That's what I like
yeah.
too.
Still, I can still watch them, and it's like, oh, remember True Grit. It just makes me cry in the
True
end.
Grit.
Oh, oh, yeah. The girl and her horse. Yeah, I
Oh,
think we all know it. So yeah, a Black Beauty. Black
oh yeah,
Beauty.
yeah,
Yeah.
about me, yeah. Well, you said in your bio also that you mentioned the first thing you wanted to do was draw a horse. And the when you drew the
Mm.
horse, was it one, did you paint it or pencil sketch it, or how did you?
Oh, crayon. I was 5 years old, so all we had was crayon, and I just did
Crayon?
this
Uh-huh.
first crayons, thick crayons. It was a black horse with blue. So that was horse. Yeah, maybe from Black Beauty, or actually my uncle had a horse. She looked like Black Beauty, black with a star on her head, and but they lived a long time. Like they lived far from us. So it was like once a year you get to see them, and I'd say hello to the people in the kitchen and run to the stable and spend hours with the horse. So maybe that was my kind of inspiration, this horse.
Yeah. Well, was your first attempt, was it pretty good? Was it detailed?
You wouldn't say it now. Like, I think the kind of preschool teachers were impressed. They were like, "She's 5, she can draw a horse." But they hung it up outside, and like everybody's told, "Look, she can draw a horse." I don't think it's very good, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think when that got you interested in the arts when you were young? Were you around much art, or
No, but we were given crayons and watercolors, and at school, play school, we were encouraged, and I just sat at the table and drew most of the time. I just loved drawing horses, other animals, dinosaurs, wild
were,
animals.
were your parents interested in art? Like, did they have any art in your home? Did it all, or?
There's one painting that kind of came from a grandmother of like it was a watermill in the Black Forest. That was that. Much later, my mother bought some paintings as a teenager at that stage, but yeah, they weren't like big into art galleries or anything like that. It was just like, oh, some decoration for the house. So yeah, and it was like they liked that I painted and that I could paint, and I was quiet and I sat and drew, and that was fine. Just it's not a job, it's a hobby. Like, don't try have it as a job. So that they weren't impressed when I said, "Oh, I got myself into art college." I was, I was so happy. I was like, "Oh, are you sure? You know, you should. What are you going to do with that?" Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, who was it? Who was the first person to notice that you had a gift? Was it not until after you went to college, or was it before?
um, oh, before teachers, art teachers in school, in primary school, definitely the art teacher. Oh, yeah, she noticed. I think she told my parents. And then in secondary school, I was very lucky. I had a brilliant art teacher, and he told me I'd be good enough to go to university with it, and I should be doing art. That's my calling. Um, and yeah, that was great. That was great to hear. Um, so yeah, that made
Well,
me
that
actually
was
think. Yeah,
encouraging. Yeah.
yeah.
So, what do you think when you went to study? You went to the University of Wales to study art, and you shared in your bio that you began to struggle identifying yourself as an artist and ended up giving up for several years. What was your struggle going on? What was the struggle that you were going on with in college?
I think I did really well in first year, and then trying to find my niche and my uniqueness. They were looking for something, and I think I was trying to please the tutors, kind of paint or draw would get good marks, or I didn't really know what I should be doing. I think inside I knew what I wanted to do: landscapes, horses, portraits in my style, but I didn't have that confidence to just go for it. I thought, oh, what do they want? And it just didn't turn out well. And I kind of hit a block, and I didn't um, I didn't produce as much work and the quality they wanted. So I was heavily criticized at my end of degree show, and that was horrible. It was devastating. I just felt like, oh, I should be doing this. This is horrible. I don't want to do it anymore.
Did you share with them your struggle? Like, did you tell them you really wanted to paint horses, or?
I think I had the idea, like, well, I got the feeling that they didn't really care. They had their favorites, and that's it. Yeah. And I was quiet and I didn't, yeah. So I don't know really. It's a long time ago now.
I know. Well, when you left school and you gave it up for several years and had kids, the years you were not doing the art, did you have times where did you miss it? And what exactly inspired you to begin again in Ireland? You know, what triggered that emotion that you said, I'm gonna start painting again?
It was actually, we moved here, and I still have my old camera. I think oh yeah, Sean got me a new camera for Christmas, and I started taking pictures, and there's beautiful clouds and the lighting around our house, and I just thought, oh, I just paint that just for me. And I have the painting. Where is it?
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I actually, because I thought I'll talk about it. Where did I put it? Sorry now. I stacked them all up here, and now I can't find it. But it's a landscape plot. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh. That's it.
Oh yeah. Back it up just a hair. Okay. So you photographed this, and then when you saw the photograph in the light, that inspired you to paint it and start painting again. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the view from our bedroom window, basically. The trees have grown a bit since. So I started doing that, and Sean said, "Oh, that's really lovely. You should do more." Like, and the kids were getting older. They were starting play school. I had a bit of time, and at work, I had a work colleague who loves art. He collects art, and he would spend quite a bit on the old art. And I had a few bits and pieces together, and Sean brought it in and showed his colleague my work. And this man commissioned me to do a local bridge, like a nice old, sort of good few 100 years old stone bridge over a river. And so I went out, my camera, took photographs, and painted this picture. And I thought, yeah, it's all right. This man, he loved it so much. He said, "Oh my God, it's his favorite picture, and he likes it better than the really expensive things he bought recently."
Oh.
I thought I should have charged him more.
Oh no, that happened.
So that was a great kind of boost.
So this was a work colleague of yours that started buying your work?
So, and then another colleague said, "Oh, his mother, there's a big birthday coming up, and there's an old photograph, black and white, of her wedding, and could I paint it big and in color?" And I was like, "Okay, I have to charge." And they were delighted, and just word got round. Then I got more commissions. Now that was the early 2000s. A lot of people were well, better off they were collecting art or commissioning people to make art. So it went well for a bit until the crash. And then it dried up, and I got big into gardening, growing our own veg, more horses, chickens, goats.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of stopped for a while again. And then a friend of mine, she is a teacher and kind of connected in the arts locally. So she said, "Oh, there's a art exhibition every year in the library. Would you be our artist this year?" And I painted a ton of landscapes, big landscape acrylics. Usually they dry quick. And I had an exhibition with opening, wine and cheese, and I sold a few paintings.
Oh,
So that was
wonderful.
good. Yeah.
And so that started you again, right?
Yeah. But then I had another break from it. I think I started a good few paintings, and then I would stop painting, kind of thinking, oh, I'll mess them up if I keep painting at them. So I'd have like a pile of unfinished work and
Uh-huh.
just lost confidence again and left it.
Oh.
And it was actually a friend of mine. She also paints horses, does commissions, and she teaches art. And my daughter had to do in school when they're 16, they do work placement. And my daughter is into art. So I asked my friend, could she do her work placement in her studio and come along to art teaching and all that? And she agreed. And I went along, and she convinced me I should go back painting horses, doing what I love doing, and that I was plenty good enough. And she convinced me to really start going again with commissions, and so that got me really going again. And I did lots of portraits, horses, dogs, cats, in pencil and pastel, and that became my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a few years back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got back into it. Now you've owned horses for like 13 years, I think you
Mhm.
said. And I wanted you to share what you love most about them and what fascinates you about wanting to paint them. You know.
It's, they're not just beautiful on the outside, it's their spirit, that freedom, that honesty. You don't need words. They're just, when they come and join you, you just, oh, it's like dancing. It's you're with them, and to convey that, and it can come out in a picture. And oh, it's like portraits, especially when the horse is passed. Um, the the owners, when they get the picture, they can become very emotional. And I know it's kind of sad, but also joyful that
Yeah.
they get that spirit back in the
Right.
painting,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and have that to keep. Also with dogs and cats, but horses, it's like their form, and I love spending time with them. Everything feels good. If you have a stressful day or whatever, or a
Uh-huh.
headache, as soon as I'm with the horses or on the horse, moving with the horse, it just feels better. Everything feels better.
It
Yeah,
does. Yeah.
yeah, doesn't it? Yeah.
Just the smells alone of a farm, like
Mm,
the
the,
leather and the horse smells and
the smell, and
the hay.
even
Yeah.
just, yeah, watching them go mad in the field, bucking and playing. I just love it. Like, it's not just riding them and controlling them. I kind of like it. to have it more, not that I'm controlling them, it's I want them to join me. And then, when you just think about a transition and they just transition and or you jumping together, all I have to kind of think is, I look at the jump and the horse knows and he'll just, oh yes, we'll do this. It's just great. I just love it.
So have you been competing jumping for years, or is that?
Oh, just riding club, amateur level, just for fun.
In a riding club, you said?
Yeah. Not so much lately. I had a horse. He had kissing spines. He became very sore, and I kind of had to give it up for a while. And then finding a new horse, and then just getting back into it. I kind of don't go to shows anymore much. I might again. It's just time. I was mummy taxi to two teenagers. That's the drawback living out in the countryside. You have to drive because they need to go see their friends, go to sports, go to study hub. So a lot of time gets sucked into that. But sure, one's already at university now, and the other one's doing her final exams this year. So we'll have plenty of time then.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you will. Do you plan to do more of these commission works of dogs and the horses as well as you get back, have more time? Do you enjoy the commission work?
Yeah, mostly. Like sometimes the photograph is kind of hard to see. Don't know, just say, well, it depends. It's mostly people do have good enough photographs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to get. And I like actually people and their animal together. That's nice too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Now you did a lot of graphite, soft pastels, color pencils, and then you said you wanted to from more detailed and small pieces. But what led you back to oils?
It's the texture. It's not just flat. It's like a 3D, really tactile and different effects. I started using cold wax medium. It's beeswax and linseed and stuff kind of mixed up. And you mix it with the oil paint, and it gives just a different texture. I use that on the dog. The dog painting you like.
Yeah, show us that.
Yeah.
To pull it back, the two dogs curled up. I love that. So tell me what you mixed with the oil.
It's a paste made of beeswax, linseed, and I use Danish oil. Other people use some other resin, but I couldn't get it. You can buy it commercially, but it's quite expensive. And so I thought, I'll make it myself. And I don't know if you can see the texture.
It's
And
beautiful.
I use a palette knife instead of a brush.
Uh-huh.
So I have to be quite definite where I put all the different strokes. I can't just kind of brush. It has to be there, and it has to be right. I mean, you can scrape it off if it goes wrong. It's really easy to scrape it off and start again. So I like that. You have to be kind of definite, decide where does this go, and kind of a bit like cake icing.
Yeah.
And and all sorts that can be done. You can actually sand areas when it's dry, scratch into it, and then add more layers. I'm going to be experimenting with that. So that'll be fun.
What does painting do for your soul, would you say?
Oh, it's like a cleaning. you can get into that state of mind. You're just painting. You're not even really thinking anymore. It's just becomes part of you. You go into this flow state. It's like a rinse for the soul. Afterwards, you just feel better, clear, and yeah. If I don't get to paint now, it's nearly like an itch. I'm that into it. It's like if there's a couple of days I don't get to paint, I'm like itching to get back in and mix the paint and put it on. So I don't think I can give it up again. I think hopefully, not touch wood, I'll not get into that. Oh, I'm no good anymore. That whole mindset is just not helpful.
I know.
And it's not true.
No. Well, I'm sure it is very healing. Most art, I think is healing when you engage in it, no matter what your art skills are, whether it's painting or photography or sculpting, or I think it is very healing, so that's good. You got to keep with it and don't get away from it. What types of commission work do you like the most? Because you do paint people, and I've seen some of the people, and it's beautiful. I've seen some of that as well. Do you like people painting animals more than people, or do you just like the variety of both? Or
both, the variety. I love. I guess one of my favorite works to paint was this girl and her horse and the connection between them. And I haven't sent it off yet because it will be sent off. Where is it? Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's just the way she looks at the horse, and the horse is soft, and they have a great connection, and I just loved painting that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it's dry now. That's the thing with oil. It can take a while to dry.
It's beautiful. So this is a good time to show several of your pieces. I know there's one behind you that I saw on your Facebook page. It looks like part of a barn or leaning up.
Gray horse or?
Oh, it's a part of a barn and it's two horses. It's behind your head.
Oh, the hunting picture?
Yeah, that one. I can't see it real good from here, but I was thinking there was
it's like you have to actually mount it. It's stretch it. It's on loose canvas. It's
yeah, pull it back. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just floppy canvas at the moment. It's a fox hunting scene in Ireland. They're in a village, winter Sunday, and I just love the colour, like the juxtaposition of the red coat and the sort of wintry grey day and the hinds, grey horses. I like the atmospheric sort of going into the distance. Yeah.
I like it too, and I like that they're in the village because these are these little houses or like
little Irish cottages.
Yeah. That's very pretty.
There's actually on the same day just a different. Where is it? Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that one too. Yes, I have seen that one.
The corner of the cottages there. I think it's after the hunt. They're getting down and ready to put away the horses and the trailers.
Can you bring it in close up on the horse and the man, the rider? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. I do. And then you have that beautiful white horse. Was that a commission work?
That's actually just a there's a Facebook group. It's free reference photographs, and somebody posted a lot of horses, and I just really like that. It's an Arabian. Sorry.
Oh, this way. No, the other way. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I was trying out more oily, more flat, thin washes. And yeah, I just thought it suited that horse more, the sort of more delicate. It's not quite finished because the layers have to dry. That's
Yeah.
The oil with those washes. But the face is pretty much finished. And I do like that.
Yeah, I love Arabians. That's what I have. Yeah.
Yeah, you beautiful mare. Oh. And then one very different with the wax. And
is this the one called Red Horse or something like that?
Yeah, Red Horse Evening Light.
Yes. I like that one too. I really like all the colors. And now, was that a commission one or just?
No, just at the minute I'm doing a lot, just trying out the wax in different styles. And just doing a lot of horses, and maybe getting enough together for an exhibition.
Oh, good.
That would be good. And recently I entered the Royal Hibernian Academy annual show with the dog painting. And this one, which
I love that one. She's on her cell phone, isn't she?
Yes. It's at the local horse fair. It's a very old, big horse fair in our nearest town, and there's hundreds of horses in the town and in the town green. And she's selling the horse. So it's a long day. I've been there myself. But she was just beautifully turned out. She had this horse beautifully presented, glistening, that mane, and she wasn't aware I was taking the picture at that moment. And I like that because as soon as she saw my camera, she was posing all smiles and
yeah, I know.
And I preferred this one.
Yeah, I like this one too, where she's not aware of what,
Yeah, she's in her own world. And the horses too, most of them are just in their own world. They're mayhem going on around them and they're just standing there. Okay, we're here.
And what were these entered in? You said you were entering them, and was it
it's called the Royal Hibernian Academy. They have a big exhibition in Dublin every year, and I'm just hoping I'll get selected. And then they get hung and be for sale, and it's for recognition. And that'd be great. We'll see.
That would be great.
It's entered.
So,
yeah.
That's wonderful. Do you have any more you want to show, or?
What else there? Oh, I found something I did a long, long time ago, and it's my daughter Neve when she was 2. She's now 18.
She's now 18, and this is when she's 2.
And it was just, I love the red watering can, and she's sitting in the garden, and it's just a quick it's done in acrylics actually.
I like it.
In acrylics, but I kind of worked in the same style then as I still do, kind of that quick I like
it too.
for myself.
It's
So that's
sweet.
in our living room, and I suppose you can't see all the colors of detail on, but it gives you an idea.
Yes.
Yeah, and the first pencil portrait I ever did. So our dog Heidi,
Oh,
that was a Christmas present for my husband,
oh, that's
and
beautiful.
I bought. They're actually cheap pencils. I just want to try it out, and I thought, oh yeah, I can do this. And
Oh gosh, that's beautiful.
I bought better pencils then. Um, but yeah, Heidi, she passed away there last October. So she's hanging in our kitchen. It's like never
Oh,
been forgotten.
that's
And
wonderful.
quick portrait during COVID. My husband, I never, it's not a really finished portrait, but it's just like him sitting in the kitchen, and
I
we're
like
all,
that.
it was lockdown. So,
Lunchtime.
so it was just, we're sitting in the kitchen. He's on his phone.
He's what, on the phone?
That's how you get people to sit still these days. So that's Sean. I love the light coming in the window.
Me too.
Yeah.
Too.
So
In the shadows. I like that. That's pretty.
yeah, it's just kind of more private. I didn't try to impress anyone or whatever. It was just like a private moment. Oh yeah, I'll paint you. Sure. We're all sitting here. Can't go anywhere.
Yeah, I like it though. I do. It's beautiful.
And oh yes, this one I started years ago. Oh, the lady.
Oh yeah. The side saddle. I believe I did see that one, and that is beautiful.
And I never quite finished it. And the lady actually asked to buy it, and I said it's not finished. And then I lost I had the picture on a computer, the reference photo, and it broke, or it got. I think it was my daughter's computer, and then she erased it, not knowing that I hadn't backed it up anywhere else. And the photographer can't find it anywhere. Nobody can find this photograph. So I can't finish it, but well.
Can't you just finish it, like make your own kind of? What was
I
not
think I
finished?
might have to, because I do kind of like it.
I like it the way it is. I would have not known it was not finished.
The way it was, and I should have just sold it to her. There,
I know.
then. Yeah. And oh yes, the huntsman.
Yeah, no, that's one of my favorites. I just love that one. I do.
So
So beautiful.
I actually love the landscape behind it. It's kind of a misty winter's morning. Yeah. Yeah, just that red and that grey, blue,
it's
grey.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and the horse.
I have that one on the ad that I promoted for the show. I love that one. Yeah,
so
it's beautiful.
I might do more of those. It's actually, I have to give credit to my friend Lindsay, who's a great photographer, hobby photographer, but she takes brilliant pictures. So they're not all mine that I've taken. So she took this one. So I'm very grateful to the photographers. Oh yeah, another more private one. It's my horse Bobby. That was the second pencil portrait I did, and I took the photo in the barn.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. I remember that one too. I think you sent me that one. That's pretty.
Yeah, he's 14 now.
14.
Yeah, he's such a dude. Oh, yeah. That's just him. He's so Mr. Zen.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he'll just look after you. He looks after the other horses, people, anybody needing comfort. He will come up to the person, put his muzzle on them, and just stand there and say,
Uh-huh.
I have it. So
Yeah,
yeah, he's a great dude.
love that.
And oh yeah, another pencil one that has to go to the owner yet. It's a neighbor and friend of mine. She shows Welsh ponies.
Welsh ponies. Okay, that's a pretty one.
That's a stallion, and they were winning a lot of shows. Yeah, and they breed them now. So yeah, that's her pride and joy. Oh, let me see the detail.
I want to make sure I have a copy of that to put in the magazine because that's
Oh
beautiful.
yeah.
You may have sent me that one. I'll go back and look, but that's beautiful. Really is.
Thank you. Yeah, that was fun to do. I still do like the pencil ones, just not all the time and not the only thing I do.
So that was a pencil?
Yeah. And it's lovely because I know them. I know the horsey, like, it's just even more joy when you know them. Oh, graphite one.
Is this a graphite you said?
Yeah.
That's pretty too. That's very detailed.
I do still like the details, like, yeah. I think I like variety. Sometimes I need to go more abstract, but sometimes it is lovely to just go really into every hair and every vein, and yeah. And that light and shade, it's just, yeah, I do like that still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I like all yours. I like the ones that are a little more abstract too. I mean, it's just beautiful, I think.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, what else do we have? Oh, yeah. I'm still working on this one. That's another more abstracty.
Yeah. That's pretty too.
I like the light and shade.
Pretty too.
Can you see this?
That's pretty. That's pretty. It's beautiful. Now you live a long ways from civilization somewhat. But what do you like most about living where you are? And are you getting to ride a little bit more?
Yeah, I get to ride a lot of days during the week if I'm not too busy and the weather isn't too horrendous. Although we have been known to put on the waterproofs and just go out there. Once you're on the horse, it doesn't matter. You get wet. And I have a friend who keeps a horse at my place. Oh, where is he? Timmy. I painted him too. Oh, I'll get around to him. But it's lovely, either on my own or with friends. Just ride out, just on the doorstep. We can ride for hours, and it's on little tiny roads and sort of tracks into bogland. There's a river, nature reserve. You hardly meet anyone. There's no traffic. It's just lovely. So peaceful.
Yeah, that makes it nice.
Yeah.
That's so much better than the city.
Yeah.
What does your family think about you as an artist and your work too?
Well, I guess my children think it's cool. Even the one in Dublin, she said she showed her university friends my work and they said it's cool. So I was like, ooh.
Cool.
And yeah, my husband is just like, oh, you're happy, and I love your pictures. Do me more pictures of dogs. He's
He,
more a dog
he likes
lover.
the
And
dogs.
he loves the horses, but he doesn't ride. He likes to cuddle them. But the dog, he can really cuddle. He can, we have a new dog. She's a rescue, and she's very cuddly. And can be noisy sometimes now. She's quiet now. But yeah, he loves his dogs. So I'll have to paint more dogs.
Yeah. So your family's very encouraging then, which is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. And you say you have one daughter that has
Yeah.
taken an interest in
Yeah, Bella. She came from a shelter. She was she kind of came from a puppy mill and wasn't sold as a puppy, and as she got too big, they just threw her out
I
into the
mean, you have
street.
a daughter that's interested in painting, or
Oh,
ah,
oh, I got you wrong there. I thought the dog.
well, I knew you didn't hear me when you said she came from a shelter. That's okay. But I was going to let you tell about it anyway.
Oh, she's really interested in the painting. She'd love to chew it. Um, she has gotten hold of tubes of paint and decorated herself.
Oh,
So sorry.
that is okay. But do you think she's going to have talent, or?
Oh, my daughter, not the dog.
I'm back to the daughter.
Oh, yes. She has great talent. I think she's already a better artist than me. She's free. She just I love her painting. But she decided to study the theoretical aspect of art. She's in art college in Dublin, but it's the running of galleries, writing about art, all visual arts. She loves writing as well. And on the side, she does some painting. And she can always go and do painting, but she wants to go into academia and write and do the theoretical stuff as well.
She wants to go into acting too, you said? Okay.
No, the just writing about
Just writing.
academic.
Oh, the
stuff.
academics. Okay.
Yeah, art. Although she is part of the film club, and she loves arty movies. Yeah, and writing. I think she's writing for some art magazine now. Anyway, that's her thing. It's her thing. So I'm proud, mommy.
Yeah. Are you teaching art at all, or?
I've started giving some private lessons. Now there isn't much uptake at the minute. I haven't even advertised. Just people ask me the odd time. You give me a lesson, and do that. And then I started an art club locally, just for friends and some neighbours, and we try and get together every week. And if anybody wants any teaching, I'll do that. Or we just sit and do art together, or you can draw each other, model for each other, or just inspire each other. So do that. I might in the future do online, maybe design some online courses, actually do more online, do a web page or an online shop. It's just time. I just spend all the time painting, still doing the house and garden, the horses, the yard, one remaining teenage daughter. Husband sometimes wants to see me. So
When do you think you'll have your website launched? Because that'll help you a lot too, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I have to get to grips with building a website. Yeah, just
Do you think you'll have that soon or
probably not. I think
probably
I'll
not?
have the exhibition first. It's just, yeah, easier. There's it's a gallery that also sells coffee, and they do exhibitions kind of, well, not exactly local. It's about 40 minutes drive, and yeah, I'll contact them soon, and I need enough paintings together. Uh, so that's the next bit. Get that commission finished. Maybe do some more of that. Yeah, and eventually.
Do you think you're an emotional artist? Do you get very emotional about your work and have a lot of your own feeling into it? Maybe that's more when you do a commission. I don't know what.
Yeah, I think there's always emotion comes into it, creating art. I can't really not. I think it's not. It just comes out not. I don't want to say, oh, it doesn't look as good, but it's just usually a better piece if the emotion is visible and you can feel it does something as you look at it. It moves the viewer, and you can tell there's emotion put into it, and it's a kind of it's intuitive when it's being created.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah.
yeah, I think so. Because I know you're doing that commission piece, but we can't talk about it as a surprise. But I imagine there's a lot of emotion involved in that one. Um, what advice would you give to someone just getting started with their art, especially and especially those who are starting much later in life? Because you kind of waited. You started young, but then you went through bouts of starting and stopping. I think some people think if they didn't do something when they were young, they've missed their dream. And I'm an advocate for starting no matter what age. What would you say to someone who, or advice you would give maybe to someone getting started or?
Mm, just go for it. Don't give up. Don't if you think you failed at a picture, think celebrate that. There's no failure. There's only, well, you learned something, you can start again, you can scrape off the paint over it, throw it away, put it in the bin in the fire. Or somebody might come into your house and say, oh, I love that. And you're, oh, you love it? Hang it on your wall. Because sometimes we think, oh, that's terrible, we hate it. And then somebody else will come along and say, oh, I really like that. So we're our own worst critic. Um, just, it doesn't matter. It does not affect your worth as a human being. If you did a crappy painting, it's just a painting. It's just, and you had fun doing it, hopefully. Just have fun doing it and keep doing it. And even just, I remember being really stuck with a commission and thinking, oh no. I took some cheap paper, some cheap acrylic paint, and just went completely wild. Mad colors, just kind of did the commission in a really wild, crazy style. Just get it out of my system. And then I went back to the real commission, and I was able to finish it, and it was a success. Sometimes you just have to loosen up and play and let it out, and not listen to that voice telling you, "Oh, you're no good," and it's not true. It's finding the joy in it. just doing it. And maybe you do 5 paintings you don't like, but then the 6th might be brilliant, even in your own eyes. You don't know. You just keep doing it. And there's a great Irish artist, Jack B. Yeats. I love his art. He did a lot of horses, and he started life as an illustrator. He didn't really do oil paintings until he was much, much older. He became most productive when he was 70, 80 years of
Oh,
age.
really?
He did his best work when he was quite old. So I'm just looking at that. Hey, there's hope for us yet.
Oh, definitely. Who else has inspired you? What other artists have you gotten
Oh,
great inspiration from?
oh gosh, so many.
They don't have to be famous. I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
we're inspired by.
There's a lady on I just on Pinterest I kind of look up, horse paintings and one name kept coming up, Dawn Emerson. She's American.
Donna Emerson?
I think so. Dawn Emerson or Donna Emerson.
Dom?
She does lovely horse paintings. So yeah. Oh, and Tony O'Connor, you
Oh,
had him
yes.
on here. Yeah, he's
been on
great.
my show. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. So I'm kind of I'm thinking one day I will meet him at the Dublin Horse Show
Yeah.
and sell the paintings. Yeah, he's a great inspiration. He's a great dude.
He
Yeah.
has a great sense of humor, too.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Very
Yeah,
funny.
he doesn't take himself too seriously, but he does great paintings. I love it. Yeah.
Well, good. So good. I love all your work, and I think your work is brilliant, and I really do. I have enjoyed. What's your next big dream or your next big plan with your art?
Well, get enough work together, maybe Dublin Horse Show or also galleries in Galway, that's next big city from us. There's quite a few artist galleries. Approach galleries, see if they will take my work. Yeah, that's the next step. I'm kind of thinking by next Christmas, I will have enough paintings together to go the next step.
Yeah. I want you to get a website too, so I can.
Yeah. Just terrible like tech. I've tried before, and I'm trying to upload the painting and put the description, and it just doesn't seem to do what I want. So,
you just need somebody that's really savvy on the computer, because it's not as hard as you think, but I know what you mean.
Give me a difficult horse anytime over a computer. Like, give me all the horses that people don't want to ride anymore.
I know. I know. Technology's frustrating, to say the least. Well, I want to thank you, Michaela, for being here today. It's really been wonderful spending time with you and seeing more of your paintings, and feeling your passion. Is there anything that you want to share that we didn't cover, or something you want to mention?
I think that's sort of it. Oh yeah, this is what I'm working on at the moment, but
I'll pull it back a little, just a little. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous.
I'm experimenting with kind of more muted color palette, like only like browns and maybe a blue in that one. It's a sort of misty. Now, obviously, I am absolutely not happy with the dark horse at the moment. That needs serious work, but I'm quite happy with this one so far.
I think it's beautiful. Is this a commission piece or one you're doing on your own?
Just experimenting with colors. Yeah. And it can go into an exhibition.
Yes, I love that one.
Yeah. Subtle colors. Yeah. So there's lots to work on because, drawing time between layers. So dog paintings, the horse paintings. I've been doing more photography. I go out with the dog in the morning, like early morning, could be dawn, and I love the light coming up over the fields, and there's like water, seasonal lakes. We get them in Ireland. It's like in the winter there's a lake, in the summer it's a field, and you get the mist and stone walls and bushes and the light coming through. And I take pictures, and sometimes I think I could just do these like boring landscapes, like different times of day, and that sort of ethereal light. That might be another series of paintings coming up. So I keep taking photographs, get the old camera out again. So that's,
Well, good. It sounds like you've got some plans, and that's important, I think. I'm looking forward to seeing all the new work you have coming out. So I want to thank the viewers for their continued support, and make sure you look for Michaela on Facebook. Her page is listed on the little banner running across below. It's just facebook.com/Michaela, MICHAELA.McCarroll, MCCARROLL.7. So you can go to her Facebook page and see some of her work. Also, make sure you share the replay of this interview on your social media sites. And you can see the replay as well as all my interviews at Canyon Star TV. It's just bit.ly/Canyon with a capital C, and then Star with a capital S, and then capital TV. So, and stay tuned for more interviews in Tamarah's Closet. And to your own success, just keep on rocking it. And we'll see you next time, and take care.
Bye.